The bond between a human and an animal can be pretty special, and these clips certainly prove it. This girl helped raise this donkey, and listen to the sound he makes when they're reunited. People always get emotional when they're reunited at airports, and so do dogs. If a tiger greets you like this, then you know you've done something right. Most people wouldn't want to see two lions running in their direction, but this is the woman who rescued them. For this zebra, 4 days away from his best human friend was almost unbearable. This dog is so excited to see her owner after 3 months apart that she doesn't even need those balloons to keep her in the air. Giraffe kisses are only reserved for very special humans, and this guy is clearly one of the lucky ones, if you don't mind a little bit of saliva. This family thought they'd lost their cat in a hurricane, but 7 years later, they found out they were wrong.
That's when Erin got a phone call she never expected.
Tell me that they have our cat. And I was like, no, you don't. Like, probably wrong phone number. We lost our cat 6 or 7 years ago. And they're like, well, you had her chipped and she's here.
Dogs are always happy to see their owners, and blind dogs are always happy to smell them.
You found me. This girl.
Everyone loves a hug, even a condor. If this reunited dog was capable of exploding with happiness, then it probably would. Nothing to see here, just a puma waiting for its dad to come home. And what a welcome. This dog was stolen during a burglary and then ended up in an animal hospital. And this is the moment she finally saw her owner again. After not seeing his owner for a long time, this dog didn't have any idea how to react. When Dad gets back from the army, there's no limit to the amount of belly rubs required. This 96-year-old man spent a few weeks in the hospital, and this was the welcome home he received. After being separated due to the war, this Ukrainian man and his dog were finally reunited. After 3 years apart, this man found his lost dog sleeping on the street. Get your tissues ready because this is a tearjerker. When a family's dog was followed into their backyard by a stray, they were able to contact her owner, and this was the result. How does an Alaskan Malamute sound when it's reunited with its owner after 3 months? Well, like this. After 8 long years, this missing and emaciated dog finally found his loving owner again. This was the moment Jackson the dog was reunited with his owner after being stolen for 4 months. Proof that the love of a pet might just be the best medicine in the world. For this guy, these lions are his family, and they feel exactly the same way. This is the moment when this boy's mom decides to meet him at school with a very special surprise. His dog, who'd been missing for 3 weeks. This woman was worried whether her dog would remember her after a year. And the answer? Yes. Dolphins are well known for being friendly to humans, but sharks can be too, if it's the right human. When this elderly dog went missing, her owners never thought they'd see her again. They were wrong. Here's a touching reunion after a year of a woman and a fox? After their pet pig ran away, this family was finally reunited with it at Memphis Animal Services. A dog seeing their mom and dad again can melt even the hardest of hearts. After 35 years, this zookeeper was reunited with his beloved elephant. Even though this man is homeless, it's obvious how well he managed to look after his dog before it went missing. Here's another woman and another dog reunited after a long 10 days. Grizzly the dog was finally discovered 3 days after he went missing in Richmond Park, and this was his reaction.
Why didn't you get one? I'll go and get one. Catherine, I'm so thrilled.
Dogs never forget the vets who've helped them, and this vet must have done something extremely special to help this little guy. Another furry and slobbery welcome home for a brave soldier. This dog was so happy to see her owner again that she passed out? After undergoing treatment for cancer, this woman was finally ready to see her precious pooch again. When pets get caught in a disaster zone, it's up to some very special humans to reunite them with their family. This girl had to sell her horse when she started college. 2 years later, they were reunited. She even bought him some of his favorite mints. This is the moment Dora the dog saw her family again after 7 months. When a giant timber wolf plays with a woman like it's a puppy, then you can bet that woman has had a massive effect on its life. Usually, a bear hug is something you definitely don't want. When this guy does it, however, it's clearly out of affection. 8 years is a long time, but it doesn't take this dog long to recognize his old owner. It's official, puppies give the best hugs, and they also have the most sincere look on their faces when they give them. When his dad returned from the Navy after 2 months, this puppy just couldn't handle the excitement. When a dog shelter tried to find this dog a new family, they found something even better. His old family. This is how a dog greets you after you've spent a month in the hospital.
Oh, I missed you. I miss you so much. I miss you.
Here's the incredible moment when a deer recognizes the human who raised it.
He's a good boy. You're just a baby, aren't you?
And now, another heartwarming reunion of soldier and dog. The moment of pure relief when a man sees his dog again after a tornado. When all your possessions have been destroyed, the love of a pet means more than it ever has before. When this Mormon missionary returned from his 2-year mission, his dog decided to try to lick him to death. Remember that website Friends Reunited? Well, this is the llama version.
You're gonna have a smell just to check who it is. Yeah, it is you, he says. Hello. Okay, it's the Archibald.
After being stolen 2 years before, this little French bulldog was finally reunited with its family. Three months after traveling around Central America, this man was concerned his owl would have forgotten him.
It's so lovely to see you.
But there was no need to worry.
So handsome. There's a cricket. You are gorgeous.
Here's another dog reunited with his family after being stolen a long time before.
Baby girl, why are you so cute? You can't be that cute. Baby, oh my God, I'm so happy.
And now something slightly different, but just as touching. A dog's first reaction to its owner after being adopted from a shelter. When dogs are reunited with their owners, they do so much tail wagging, they almost take off. When your brother gets home and you never want him to leave again. After a bomb blast in Beirut, this man was overjoyed to find his dog alive and well.
Yeah.
Another stolen dog reunited with his family after 5 years apart. Here's what excitement looks like in dog form. He hadn't seen his old owners for 4 years. This dog was reunited with his human due to a social media post. They were apart for 3 years. Another stolen dog and another reunion, this time after 14 months. After 7 years and thousands of miles apart, this lost dog was reunited with his owners, thanks to his microchip.
Here I am, like it's insane.
For an emotional reunion 7 years in the making.
Another reunion after the Beirut explosion, this time featuring a woman and her cat. Would you like to be reunited with a Kimbo several times a week? Then click subscribe.